I came out to get some Sugar Rush peach jalapenos, actually. Look at all these Sugar Rushes. I didn't bring my snippers out. Oh boy. Perhaps I should have done that. These aren't releasing very easily from the plant. Oh, that one was. Maybe that's because these others weren't completely ripe. But, okay. Maybe I'll just wait until they're more orange. This one's a funky shaped guy. Let's see. Just gonna give them a little. Let's see. Any more? Nope, not completely peach.
Mommy, look. It looks like there's a nest up there.
Where?
Up there. Where that bird is. You want me? Look. Mommy, look.
Hold on.
Mommy, your eggs are floating into two of our gardens.
Yeah, your eggs are in 2 of our gardens, bird.
In that garden.
Yeah, you tell her. You tell her where they are so she can go save them. Your babies. Oh no. I hate when I do that. Got a bud. But this cooler weather, I think, is rejuvenating these plants. See, there's another shoot coming off. See, this one's kind of leaning over, and this is standing straight up. Look at this. Picking them. Whoops, I almost fell. Almost fell again. Yeah, I didn't bring my tripod either, so I wasn't expecting it to be this exciting. Let's see what's underneath here. Ooh. Oh, ah! They still alive? No, I hope not. Moly. Is this plant prolific? You know what? My habanero plant last year was like this too. It was beautiful. Unfortunately, only my husband eats jalapeno or habaneros and he couldn't keep up. Don't do it. You see this guy? Thief. Hold on, sweet girl. Are you trying to eat more bubbles? Please don't eat bubbles. Please don't eat bubbles. Oh my gosh. You're so silly.
I love bubbles.
So, these are my Sugar Rush peach poppers. I'm gonna wait for some more to ripen. There are some in here, but I don't think they're completely ripe. We're ready for picking. Let's see. Okay. Tromp on that. Have some cayenne. Let's get some more cayenne. In case anybody's wondering, this is the Bradford pear tree that has tunneled its way over. I still need to destroy that root. Look at all this cucamelon over here.
Mommy,
What?
even something we could have a picnic inside.
Yep.
We're gonna have a picnic inside the bubbles.
Hello and welcome back to our home to Haven. This week I am taking you along with me to preserve my first large harvest of hot peppers. I will be making strawberry jalapeno jam, Sugar Rush hot sauce 2 ways, and I will be stringing up my cayenne peppers to dry. I also threw in a quick creamy cilantro jalapeno sauce for our pork belly dinner. I had heard about strawberry jalapeno jam while watching YouTube, of course, and thought that this would be a fun addition to our charcuterie boards that we occasionally do with our neighbors. So this past spring, I saved a couple of pounds of strawberries in the freezer. I've never made hot sauce before, and I have no idea why because we love hot sauces of all different kinds. My tastes go up to about the heat of a jalapeno, while my husband and boys really like the hotter sauces. I'm making a lower sugar option with this recipe to help keep the freshness of the flavors, so I'm mixing up a new batch of calcium water to use Pomona's pectin. I am now bringing the fruit and calcium water to a simmer for a little while. Actually, I'm not ready to can this yet, so. I ended up getting too busy during the day, and I had to wait until later in the afternoon to get to this so I could devote more attention to the heat and making sure that both pots were coming up to a boil at the same time. And this is something that I struggle with a lot. My daughter did my hair and my makeup, so I hope you like it. She's a genius. I mixed the Pomona's pectin powder in with the sugar like it said, unlike last time if you recall when I almost screwed up my strawberry jam. Maybe it was jelly. Either way, I'm doing it right this time. I don't know how this timing is gonna go because this is, might just turn this off for a couple more minutes. And I'm using half pint sizes instead of like the tiny quarter pint because this is what I had up here and I didn't feel like going down in my basement and searching. And sometimes, well, that's the life. And you just gotta deal with it. Plus I didn't want to have multiple batches, so I just did it this way. Riley? I'll do one more. Because I know I don't have anything to separate. I could probably do if I did the short ones, 2 stacks in here, but I don't have anything to separate. So I was cleaning. I was just doing some dishes while this was boiling. Guys, look what I did. I broke my husband's mug. I'm devastated. All right, this looks like it's boiling-ish. And since I don't have anything to put on the bottom, I'm just gonna put a towel down. I find that thingy.
So just drop it in there?
Kind of like a flat-ish.
I'll look at that.
It's a silly goose thing to do, I would say. Yeah. I guess we do have enough. Oh, I'm excited about my peppers. Hopefully they will survive in 10 minutes. So I have 6 jars strawberry jalapeno jam. Now I think I'm gonna take a lessons learned from this batch. And I could have just added more sugar, but I didn't want to. So I think this one is a little tart, and I think these strawberries were tart anyways. So I'm going to add more sugar next time. I added about a cup this time, but look at how beautiful that is. It is pretty, isn't it? Yeah, that's gorgeous. And I have 6 jars, 6 half-pint jars. And I am excited to move on to the next thing. Either going to be jalapeno sauce or something with the sugar rush, which peppers. So How's grass pointy? Here is the final result of the first Sugar Rush hot sauce, and it is definitely liquid and spicy. I asked my husband to try it, and he mentioned it was more vinegary than anything. He also didn't take a second try, and he also didn't use it on anything, so just take that for what it's worth. Here I am trying a jalapeno hot sauce, and I actually spent too much time seeding it after roasting it and gave up halfway through the recipe. But I want to be honest and show you what I did and didn't do. So I think I will try this again in the future, actually sooner rather than later, because it seemed like it would be good. I tried a recipe from this book, The Foolproof Preserving, and it's small batch, but it's said to roast the peppers before you seeded and deveined them, and I did that, and it was a mess. It took way too long. I should have just seeded and deveined them first and then roasted them, but I'm wondering if they were trying to save you a step with the skin and everything, but they still have you blended at high speed, so maybe I'll try this again another time. Until then, I found another recipe called Canned Hot Pepper Sauce from the Ultimate Guide to Preserving Vegetables. I'm going to try this one. And then I also am going to be, for my Sugar Rush peach peppers, the second sauce I'm going to make is from, of course, I should have known. It's from Pepper Geek. So, and this one looks like it's going to be more substantial because it uses an apple and onion, and you blend it all up and you don't really sieve most of it out. So I am going to try that out and see what that's like as well. So the first step for that is to roast all of your produce. So let's see how that goes. This recipe for Sugar Rush peach pepper hot sauce was from Pepper Geek, and it was delicious. My husband tried it and then tried it again and then tried it again, and then he put it on our dinner of pork belly tacos we had that night. So I will be saving this for next year, and I would like to make more and can it for fresh flavor for the rest of the year. He also mentioned it would make a great addition to his salsas he makes each summer for an especially hot batch, instead of making an entire huge batch of very hot pepper sauce. I think this week's test of making hot sauce helped to give me the confidence I needed in making our own hot sauces and pepper sauces going forward. I have some fermented recipes that I would like to try as well to give these an extra probiotic kick. I also am going to be trying those 2 recipes that I failed miserably at and didn't complete.
gonna blend, baby.
Kind of a mixed season with this strawberry.
Let's see what this tastes like.
24-foot raised beds. Those were amazing. We got quite a lot of strawberries and we did some strawberry.
Pretty good. It's a little spicy, but.
I just find it easier to tie it into knots so I can have double thread thickness, I guess. I don't know, it makes sense in my head. So I just knot it around that. So what I do is I don't go through the stem, which I sometimes find hard anyways. I tried, so I just very carefully pierce through the actual pepper itself. And so I'm gonna hold it at the bottom. I'm not sure how this happened already, but I just kind of knot it through the pepper. See? It just kind of hangs on itself, so that way it's the end. And I think this way it also gives it a way to release any of that liquid. So there's a hole. I don't know, it makes sense in my mind. Maybe I'm just making it harder, or I'm gonna ruin all of these peppers. Also, make sure you don't touch your face. So now I have literally just turned into my grandmother on my dad's side. And look at how beautiful that is. Maybe once I get this all untangled. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I think so. Also, I need to show you this. My son got me these for Mother's Day. Aren't they so cute? Yes, it is August and I'm wearing slippers because it's like 70 degrees outside. And I'm gonna go hang these and then I'll show you the other two that I have hung too.